Hello and welcome back to another video about Honkai Impact. Today we are going to do the second part of chapter 20, and yeah, I think the best would be to begin with it right now, since this chapter is relatively long from what I can expect from the last video where we managed half of it, and yeah, this took 1.5 hours, and so I don't think the second video or this video, the second half, will be much shorter. So I think it would be the best to make sure that I can finish it in not 2 hours. That would be very annoying. Oh yeah, we're going to continue after a night's rest. And now we are in a new area. For pleasantries, go and do what you must. This is for you. Lin Shao extended her hand. 2 feathers hovered above her clean palm. I found them while you were resting. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. The feather gave off a bright glow. Good morning, me. 7:30. Today's schedule: 2 seasons of math, physics, art, grammar, and tea. I don't like me. Her excellent performance in PE class attracted a great deal of attention. Yet Hua felt that her classmates were talking bad about her when they whispered to each other while looking on. 12. Recess time. Noisy students rushed out of the classroom and made for the canteen. Hua, however, slowly packed her stationery and thought about lunch. I miss having noodles. 13:40. Hua sat on a bench in the school plaza. I think I feel a little hungry now. Hua avoided the crowd when having her meals. Her generous appetite also attracted attention. She tried having normal-sized meals, but her stomach soon protested loudly against her choice. So where should we head off after school? Hua heard a few girls talking. Oh, just leave me alone. I need sleep. Just sleep tomorrow. This is the only day in the week where we're free to head outside. You know it's a great place. The chatting girls eventually walked away. I guess I can head downtown after school. It's decided. I shall have noodles. 14:40. 15:40. 16:40. 18 o'clock. Alright, let's go. She goes out very late. They can get out. They can only go outside once a week or once a month. Don't come any closer. No. Someone needs help. They can go out only once a week. Yeah, or once a month, I think was it. But they can go out on that day after 18 o'clock. Very unbelievable. Since she left. Slow down. I don't think I can run anymore. I think we got away. The girl gave a relieved sigh. Thanks for saving my life. What the hell was that? A real zombie? I thought it was just a cheap tabloid story. No idea, but it's dangerous. You should avoid dark alleys at night. Fine, look, I'm sorry I got you into this mess. Wait, are you wearing the uniform of my school? And you look familiar. A freshman from class 3. Oh, I'm from class 5, so I didn't know you. But that's alright, we know each other now. It's late. I'm heading back to school. You should do that as well. Well, we should head back together. This place is giving me the creeps. The girl suddenly held onto Fu Hua's arm and sent her into a silent shock. If it weren't for you, I'd definitely be dead. And you're so super awesome. Did you just do some of that legendary Kung Fu thing? You jump like so many meters into the air. That's like crazy awesome stuff. Oh right, I don't even know your name. Hey, can you at least say something? Do zombies are the same zombies we're fighting now, right? It's very likely. Perhaps a Honkai eruption was about to happen at that time. Yeah. But wasn't Fu Hua just an ordinary girl? Even then she could take on the zombies fair and square. No wonder she's the best student in our school. And that girl seemed to like her very much. She was alone in the previous memories. I think Fu Hua must be really happy to make a friend. Yeah. School is finally out. Great, I can finally take a break. Why are you still wearing that uniform, Hua? What happened to all these nice clothes I picked for you? The uniform's pretty sturdy and dirt doesn't show up that easily. You're definitely not wearing this stupid uniform. I guess this is why you never wear the uniform at school. That's right, I look super lame if I dress like everyone else. Let's go, back to the dorm. Why? To get you changed. This is it. You get your family a surprise when you head back. You look absolutely gorgeous. Why am I feeling that you're making fun of me? I will never ever do that. I just gave you a super splendid idea. Going home in school uniform is super lame. I don't really want to scare my dad through. He might not take this too well. What? Girl, your dad is a kung fu master. Nothing can scare him. Anyway, take care. Bon voyage, and I see you next semester. Yeah, thank you for everything. Thank me? Why? You helped me make a lot of friends in school. I really didn't expect to have a great time in school, but you made it happen. You really need some confidence, Hua. People became your friends because they like you. I was never the reason. You're a really nice girl, and people quickly noticed that, even without me around. Don't give up people credit for your success. You won't get anything out of that. And don't you have a flight to catch? Don't let me kill you. Goodbye, Sapphire. Hua looked at the urban nightscape. Through the time she spent in the city was short, it was an enjoyable experience for her. In a few hours' time, she would be back home. I made a really real friend, Dad. Happiness filled her heart. The airport suddenly blurred with loud sirens and alarms. Dear travelers, the airport will be locking down due to an emergency. Please remain calm and stay at your current positions. What just happened? Hua was unaware that she was about to experience the third Honkai eruption. The place also experienced the Honkai eruption. That's the first ever Honkai eruption she ever faced, right? The close monitor just made a good friend. The girl silently recalled unpleasant memories as Lin Shanu while away by kicking pedals. Yeah. I was about to say, and now probably later watch. Since it already was said that she only survived because she got out of the airport before it hit, otherwise she would be dead. And that sapphire was destroyed, so it was very unlikely that this wasn't the moment this eruption happened. But that it was the third eruption is interesting. From what it looks like, I think 12 or 13 options. Something like that, probably. Where it happened in the previous era, and she was already alive at the 10th, at the 3rd. That means she survived 10 eruptions, or witnessed 10 eruptions, 9 or 10 eruptions. It's really surprising. Now it seems like we're at the 12th eruption of the Herrscher of corruption of the previous era. Interesting. The kind of time skip that happened. And that would be the eruption where Sakura died. The 12th Herrscher must have escaped containment. If I'm not wrong, she must be Sakura's sister. Hua sighed. She rushed for a few places before stopping. Kevin said he was looking for Sakura, so he would be close to the Herrscher and wouldn't need me around. I should focus on damage control and keep our losses at the minimum.
まずは損失を最小限に抑えることです。侵食の痕跡がない。少量の崩壊エネルギーが体内に付着してはいますが、私なら対応できるでしょう。
Yeah. I think the reason why she isn't a zombie is because she got corrupted. Herrschaft corruption. Or she got corrupted. Herrschaft. Yeah, that's another position. Well, check the disabled soldier. I hardly see any infection patterns. This isn't a case of Honkai overdose. She opened her palm and summoned the 8th divine key, the key of sentience. Action, but no signs of hallucination, hyperness, or memory alteration. Yet this obviously a mind attack. Is this the power of the 12th Herrscher? The enemy's power minimum.
しかし、精神まずは第二定格出力を解放しましょうか。複数権限。
Interesting. So this is the one see once my complete sentient focus is directed into a single point. Fu Hua spoke to herself. While floating in the mental world, she saw many sparks, each of them a sentient entity revealed by fame and dawn. The effects of the divine key have now spread for the entire place. Fu Hua said to herself. She conveyed the simple information to activate her primal reflexes. Under her current state of extreme focus, any emotion would only serve as a hindrance. The divine key served as an additional sense to observe every entity in the suit. She saw 3 complex minds intertwined as one. The stubborn, unbending, and sword-like entity must be Kevin. He is still finding. The second consciousness was close by me, an imperial wisp that fluttered painfully like a wet leaf. Who can this be? Sakura? Fu Hua looked at the third consciousness, a cocoon of memories that extended its fine tentacles everywhere. I found the one that is corrupting the space. I hope I have enough time. Yeah. So that means that she attacks the Herrscher within. Which is interesting. Yeah.
すごい。この律者はケビンとサクラを相手しながら私に攻撃を仕掛ける余裕があるんですね。神の鍵で私の意識をコピーし、無駄な人格を除いて崩壊に対する敵意だけを残します。護衛であればこれで十分です。行きなさい。奴に私の邪魔をさせないように。
And now we have to Yeah, the state isn't too difficult since in the end I only need to survive until it reaches 100. Relatively easy task. But since I like smashing enemies, it's the best I can use my time for getting a few enemies to pieces. You did well. I'm sorry. Who used the key to destroy the copy of herself. The act made her a little sad. Poor, emotionless Wisin was responsible for creating this copy, yet she destroyed her once she served her role. A tool created for the sole purpose of fighting the Honkai, who thought about herself and realized she was the same. I shouldn't dwell on such thoughts. She shook her head to purge these thoughts from her mind. I should meet up with them. The base was silent. Everyone was asleep. To ensure safety, Hua kept her key active until further orders from May. The dark, terrifying entity was no more. The 12th Herrscher was contained, whatever it be alive or dead. Hua reached the 3rd floor. Kevin stood against the wall in a dazed stupor as thought he was controlled by Hua's key. I knew it was you when everyone in the base suddenly fell asleep. Kevin, we have sealed the 12th Herrscher. Really? How is Sakura? She's dead. Kevin turned to look at the Herrscher's containment cell. It's like a virus. It can infect both computers and humans. The Honkai always manages to surprise us. How we are all losing. About 100 in the base. The closest to her turned into zombies. It spread too fast for our containment measures. Your divisive action stopped the spread. You saved everyone in the base. That sounds like the good news. The bad news is the virus took over our defenses and launched every nuke at our last 3 population centers. I'm sorry. I thought it was a mental attack. Failed to defend the computers. Hua sat down in despair. I thought I had the situation under control. It doesn't matter. The man sat down heavily next to her. It always ends this way, doesn't it? These outcomes hardly surprise you. Every victory came at a terrible cost. Why the Honkai only grew stronger, so we made it to the 12th. Everyone knew that our triumphs were facades to disguise the horrifying losses we suffer. Humanity has lost the war, Hua. Kevin said in a low whisper that could hardly be heard. But this is the truth that we will never accept as a fact. I didn't expect you to say that. I thought you'd be the last one to give up this fight. Do you want the truth? I never gave up because I never tried. I never cared about the Honkai nor humanity. I just don't care. I didn't become a moth to save the world. It was for selfish reasons. Yet the decision took me all the way here. I cannot admit this to anyone, especially not to her. I thought I was the most terrible person to have ever lived. Kevin lowered his head, who I had never seen him so vulnerable and fragile before. We are all the same, Kevin. No one is born a hero. We're just ordinary people forced upon this path. I thought about home in my dreams, and often questioned why I'm doing something that I never asked for. I've been a follower, followed the captain, and now I follow you with May in the lead. I thought this was my path. But no one forced me onto this path. It is my choice. I don't like it, and I can stop or leave at any time. You could have done that, but you didn't, Kevin. No one has the right to blame you for anything. Kevin lowered his head further. Hua heard his whispers. But I do, and I blame myself. Hua was not sure if she should respond to that. The two remained silent until Kevin finally said, I'm not giving up, Hua. We will not give up. Good, we shall not give up. Humanity should win. Kevin stood up. He instantly reverted to the unyielding warrior who always led from the very front. Come, we must head to battle command. So that's the Honkai War of the previous area. 12 Herrschers appeared. Humanity won every battle, but lost the entire war. The two girls grew silent as they thought about the world they live in. They never knew that Kevin also had to experience all that. Bronya knew about this incident, but was not aware that the class monitor was there as well. Fu Hua faced Kevin alone to protect me. They used to fight alongside one another, but There were two comrades who took different paths. I guess so. Kiana's voice became softer, then a sigh as she thought about the past. And more feathers. Feels like I only want one in sockets. Don't know why I needed to walk this way. Would have been much easier if I could have walked the other way. And another enemy. Okay. It's a bit of that. To be completely honest, I hate this enemy who is rolling around. It's just annoying. Why does it always need to? There's jumping, everything. The background of this enemy are just horrible, and I completely hate it. Okay. This enemy really isn't fun to fight against. It's just annoying. I don't have any idea how to effectively fight it. I think that is that you can see that through how often it. And then I only have to relatively use it. Oh, weak characters to fight against it. Another hit. Well, it's almost dead. Oh, took half of the Kiana already. And took quite some time. But at least it had a feather. Which is sealed again. Feels like 1 out of 2 feathers sealed. Amazing. Oh, really? You found more Hylian mine seeds in 2 days than everyone else did in the last 500 years. I doubted you when you said you were a Phoenix fan, but I'm no certain you have a special place in her heart. Linshu held the feather in her hand. Instead of undoing the seal, she studied it in silence. The heart is the greatest mystery of all. We know it, use it, explore it, manipulate it, but we never understood it. It is easy to know something. It is extremely difficult to know oneself. Kiana understood little of Lin's words, but they sounded important, and thus she dared not to interrupt her. It doesn't really matter. Just a few random nothings that no longer matter. Lin smiled and undid the seal. Kiana and Bronya felt the world spun around as the light engulfed them. Wait for me! Phoenix stopped and waited for the little one, shouting in the distance. You're getting slow. Getting old. Really old. phoenix scuffed. And you're thousands of years old too. Take it easy. You should rest between these quests. It will do wonders for your health. The Honkai does not rest. Oh really? So why does it only come once in a while? These critters are hardly the real thing. Every trace of the Honkai must be purged. Every enemy must be subdued. And you're just pampering these humans. They should be able to take care of these things themselves. Haha, you have arrived. And you ignored me again. Ignore me again. Yeah. This is probably the current area. Greetings, sir. Could you tell me if this place has a monster problem? You're mistaken, young lady. This is a peaceful village. We haven't had any demons for centuries. What do locals say? They claim they never seen a monster, but I can sense a presence nearby. Is it strong? No, it's just a weak Honkai response, but it's too close and the villagers are too calm. Something is amiss. That definitely isn't the huge monster we're looking for. We cannot afford to ignore this. I will inspect it with my own eyes. Yeah. So this is probably the current era. And at the beginning, I think. At least it makes sense if it was the past era. She doesn't look like a moth. And also doesn't look. The place is very too well built. Well enough. Well. Hold on, don't kill her. Why? Something isn't right. She's kept here on purpose. They were also trying to feed her. We should get to the bottom of this. Unnecessary. She is fully corrupted, zombified, and can no longer be saved. She is now a threat that must be purged. But we can do that later. Are you trying to stop me from destroying the spawn of the Honkai? I don't like it when you fight. Makes you cold and scary. I let you have your way for anything else, Chichi, but never for such matters. Can we at least go and talk to the villagers? We should know what happened before we act. I played this stage once. Private. Dozens of villagers gathered at the village gates as Fu, expecting the phoenix to return. Little Wang saw you heading for the hills. You saw her, didn't you? I did. But we didn't kill her, no sir. We want to know what happened. It's a long story. She was Nin's wife, but some foul sorcery possessed her, turned her into a demon. She hit her man and then went out to attack others. Luckily the lads caught her, chained her up. She didn't do anything wrong, never. Her man and baby. The villagers stepped back to view a man on crutches and an old lady holding a baby. Please, yeah, show mercy. She is fully corrupted. There is no other way. The merciful thing to do is to enter misery. But Every villager heard the phoenix words, but they were aghast and looked at each other. But please, there's a chance for mercy. Yeah, I played the stage towards again, and yeah. The old woman holding the baby looked worried. She clumsily bowed as the phoenix approached. Lady, are you here to purge demons? No, I wasn't, but now I've seen it. I can't leave without resolving this issue. So what happened to that poor woman? Been taking care of her baby all this time. Did anything happen to me? Set your worries aside. Your village is clean, and so is the baby. That's good to hear, poor child, so young, and yet her father was no longer fit for her, and her mother, who gently comforted the baby in her arms. The elderly secretly monitored the phoenix. He had something to say. Everyone backed away when she approached. You must be the Celestial Emperor. Yeah. So you do know her. This is a remote village, but my grandfather gazed upon your immortal beauty. You must be the one. I'm flattered, but do tell me your request. I beg you to end the poor woman's misery. What? Didn't you ask us to spare her life? There were people around. If her family hurt me, they will hate us for many years. Her cursed form only brings pain, and I don't think we can keep her chained forever. Everyone's frightened. What if she breaks free? Will she kill someone in the village? We know nothing about killing demons. Fate brought you here to save us from this monster. Allow me to consider. A man with crutches stood away from the crowd. His arms were bandaged, and he lost one of his legs. My wife, can she return to us? I'm sorry. The man glared at the phoenix before letting out a frustrated grunt and walking painfully away. Yeah. I played this after that, like I said, I played it after that again. This will only keep happening, Sixty. We cannot afford to show mercy to any possible threat. So does that mean we're going to send her to the afterlife? The phoenix shook her head. There is no other choice. Yeah, I played it again, and the second playthrough I killed her instantly. The zombie looked at you. Its eyes were devoted of nothing but a miracle of Honkai. If only we can free ourselves from Honkai. It just kept coming and harming people. Yes, it just keeps coming. And when you kill her directly, she... this part with talking to the villagers gets removed. Are you upset, Chiki? No. I'm sad. What, that zombie? No, Phoenix. We're sad for you. When the ladies made me, they told me the Phoenix has a mission. A cruel and heartless mission, I'll be honest with you. We don't like it at all. She deserves to live her own life and make her own decisions. Yet everything has been chosen for her. Without someone to look after her, she eventually carried that mission to completion. That's exactly who she is, and that's why we made you. Not give you any directives. Given that both of us have already betrayed our orders, we don't think it's fair to order other people around. Observe the phoenix with your own eyes. She can be a little cold, but she's actually a very, very nice person. I'm sure you like her as well. And when that happens, we hope you make the same decisions as we did. If not, well, I don't think that matters anyway, because I'm sure Hua wouldn't be around to complain. We entrust the phoenix to you. Good luck, Gigi. They disobeyed their orders to keep you away from the battles. And I did everything I could. I disrupted your training and tried to stop you from using Fahrenheit Dawn. Tried to get you closer to others. But that is all I could do. Have I disappointed you? No, Phoenix. You never disappoint anyone. Everyone can see the good work you have done. I'm disappointed in myself. We tried to follow your mission and Dr. May's project to keep useless things in your mind. But I simply couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Leaving your company has made me really happy. I'm just sad that I can't be with you forever. 1,000 years aren't long enough. My batteries will fail and memories will freeze. I will eventually fall asleep. But I never leave you. I keep waiting until the day your saviors appear. If you are willing to die for this world, there will eventually be someone who treasures you more than this world. You won't be alone, Phoenix. Yeah. That's very sad. So, these two aren't around anymore, from the looks of it. Yeah. Don't you look just fabulous in this? The lady in Kipao smiled at her. You'll be stealing all the attention in this evening ball. Gorgeous. Hua shook her head. Why, are you unhappy with something? I don't understand this. We lost 3 branches to bring down the 6th Herrscher just a short while ago. We've won, but how could we just forget about all the sacrifices and pain we've been through? Why are we dressed up, music, snakes, and just thinking about it? This reminds me of the friends who died. Hua, I have a little reminder for you. You've heard it before, but the drugs. Forgetting is the best medicine. People choose to forget for a good reason. It is a way to relieve the pain and get a moment of happiness. You must give them a chance to forget and have a little bit of fun, especially during wars. You can't fight a war with Glomora. The captain said as she arranged her hair. I really can't get used to this happening. My ears feel cold, and my neck as well. It's probably the air conditioning in the base. The captain gave a frustrated scoff. Whatever. Sure you're not attending the ball? I spent a great deal of time picking out this dress for you. There's a snack bar for non-dancers, but I'm definitely going to get you on the dance floor. Fine, I'll go. Finally a right choice. Learn to relax, Hua. She snapped out of her memories. She was in the Kipao and thought about the short conversation last year as she looked at her reflection. Many things happened in the year. 2 Herrscher's incidents, and Australia laid to waste by a great fire. The one who chose the dress was no longer around. The moths planned another evening ball, but the mood was depressing. a far cry from the joyful atmosphere last year. The world was wearing out the moths, the herrschers kept coming, and there was no end in sight. No one wanted to dance, but no one wanted to cancel this tradition either, because people need to be happy. You must give them a chance to forget and have a little bit of fun, especially during wars. You can't fight a war with low morale. Hua thought about the captain's words. Learn to relax, Hua. Aye, Captain. Hua was no longer a rookie. She finally understood the captain. More importantly, she understood her duty. Let's hope everyone can forget about this, at least for the night. Hua murmured to herself as she headed to the lounge. Ew. The girl ignored the crowd as she scratched her little body, her neck and her wrists. Is this really your first time playing this? Yeah, my dad never allowed me to go to that arcade near our place. What a shame, cause you're a gaming genius. 1563 points. That's way ahead of the second place. Speaking of which, are there gun kata moves in your kung fu? That's impossible. They're not the same thing. Say, are you up for some para dancing? Sanity? Oh my god. At the rate you're going, this arcade should be paying you to play their games. Keep it down. Hua said in hushed tones. A huge crowd gathered around the courts to admire the legendary gameplay. I didn't expect to attract so many people. It's terrifying. So how did you pull off these moves? By moving my arms and legs according to instructions on the screen? Instructions? No, they're not. Ah, forget it. The girl looked around, oblivious to spectators around them. Wanna try the racing games? It's definitely something you can do with Kung Fu. I'm so happy. Of course, games are designed to make people happy. Hey, what you wanna eat? Noodles, pizza? It's on me. It's okay, I got money. I can pay for dinner and you can pay for the bus ride back to school. How does it sound? Ah, that sounds good. So why do you live in the dorms in the weekends? I thought your home is in Sapphire. My parents aren't around most of the time. It's not home, just a place to live when you're there alone. You sound so mature. Ah, did you just call me mature? Can you please say that again when you meet my mom? But I gotta warn you, you'd be shocked when you see my mom. Are you trying to say something? Nah, I never told you that I came from a military family, right? And it's my mom who's in the army. Wait, you don't look surprised? Servicewomen aren't that rare, to be honest. That's cause you never seen my mom. Don't worry, you meet my parents once they return to Sapphire. I kept telling them that you're the one who saved their baby girl's life. What? Can I choose not to meet them instead? Why did you tell them that? I could only imagine how awkward it would feel. I was just messing with you. I just say that you're my best friend ever. Come on, don't be shy. Let's go eat something. Sure. Hua's heart was filled with a simple yet pleasant happiness. Many years will pass before we see that again, Hua. Kevin said before she headed to the cryopods. He was sullen, and he ended his greetings with the words, "Humanity should defeat the Honkai." She had many things to say. She knew she could at least repeat Gavin's words. He would be pleased to hear them. But she only gave him a silent nod. The doors closed. Hua went through the disinfection chambers and left her gloves in the cool old world. This long war against the Honkai has ended. Humanity suffered grievous losses, but failed to claim the final victory. The planet's surface was in ruins. The few survivors left followed Dr. May's orders and entered the cryopods. Nobody knew what their mission was nor how long their hibernation would be. That's so very typical of her. No one knew Dr. May's entire plan. The AI named Prometheus conveyed her will and no one objected. Because everyone trusted and believed in Dr. May, the person who spent her entire life fighting the Honkai. Are you there, Prometheus? I am. The synthetic voice sounded like a shy little girl. How much time do I have left? The great hibernation will begin in 1 hour 27 minutes. 1 hour 27 minutes, the amount of time Hua had to reminisce about the past. But was her past really that long? After becoming a mantis, Hua could no longer forget. Every moment since the awakening became etched into her mind. She cared little for these memories. There was nothing that she missed about them. She went to the very beginning, father's dojo in the slums, where youths trained in the yard. Your dad's dojo will be yours, Hua. He said these words, but he was wounded by a zombie. The dojo fluttered, Honkai came, everything was gone. She thought about her confusing first day of school in a new city and about the classmates. She felt joy. The first classmate to find her, the happy semester of her life. The Honkai came, everything was gone. Memories of other friends were worn down over the years. Only flickering shadows remained. She thought about the captain who rescued her in Sapphire and gave her a new purpose in life. The Honkai came, and she reached the very end of her memories. Are you there, Prometheus? I am. The synthic voice sounded like a shy little girl. And the time? The great hibernation will begin in 1 hour 13 minutes. Hua thought to herself. It took me only 14 minutes to recall the memories that I had here. Hua entered the password on the wall panel and opened her cryopod. Remember, you still have 1 hour 12 minutes of free time. I don't need that. Hua said. She entered the cryopod. The transparent glass panels closed and sealed it from the old world. Good night, Prometheus. The ocean greeted the phoenix. Ashore waves leaped at her ankles and gave her a welcome sense of coolness in the heat of summer. This is a dream. The beach felt distracted. She knew at once that it was a dream. Her physical body was at Mount Taxon. I hardly dream nowadays. As a mantis, her brain never stopped working, even if she slept. She could not remember the last time she dreamed. Why am I having this dream? Hi. An old friend appeared without a warning. It's you. It's been a while, Phoenix. How long has it been? 2,600 years. The Phoenix murmured to herself. That's really quite a long time. You haven't changed at all. The Phoenix found herself at a loss of words. This is just a dream, isn't it? I don't know about that. Since we're talking to each other, it's probably just a dream. We're already dead. We're really sorry about leaving you behind on your own. No, don't be. The dreaming phoenix experienced sorrow. It felt like a lead weight pressed against her chest. I didn't make it on time. It was my fault. Just seeing you two again, the very sight of you makes me really happy. Fuxi and Nora looked at each other before smiling. Smiles that she had not seen for 2,600 years. You can see us anytime you want. We're always by your side. Yes. Then the phoenix, Fuxi and Nora spoke no more. Everyone knew this precious moment of silence came. Calm could not be traded for any number of words. The clocks of time ticked on as spinning flywheels spun wrestling threads of entire lifetimes. Time had come for the dream to end. I thought this moment would keep going if I kept my silence. I was afraid, so afraid time would flow once I opened my mouth. This is just a dream. All dreams eventually shatter. Indeed, our dreams will eventually end. But time will not end for you. The bell shimmed in the distance. The phoenix returned to the beach. Usher waves leaped at her ankles. It felt as though she had traveled to the past. We meet again, Phoenix. Well, meet again, Fuxi. Take care, Nova. The dream ended. That was a sad dream. Did she leave this fast? Maybe she wants to tell us something. Should we try doing it? Light faded away. The chilly wind felt like ice-cold blades. Midnight. Mount Huksang was exceedingly quiet during these hours. The celestial empire continued to her slow walk. Hey. Are we in a memory now? Yeah, but why? The previous feathers only allowed us to look. Yet, Kiana must remember this feels similar to the feathers that the glassman used before. Can this be? Kiana looked around and saw Fu Hua on the mountain trail. She called out to her, but Fu Hua seemed oblivious. She can't hear me. We should initiate pursuit. Yeah. I think that will be a very important, Mary. Sui, why are you here? Where are the others? Master. The girl's empathy shade flickered. Hesitation was obvious. Sui misses you. Another person silently appeared besides Fu Hua and her youngest disciple Suni. She was Sumei, the second disciple of the Phoenix. She has been waiting here every day ever since you left the mountain. Sui is such a sweet girl. The hour once late, Master. We should head back to the temple. The Phoenix followed Sumei to the mountains and left Gensui on her. They're planning to kill Master. Shinsui suddenly turned around and faced Kiana and Bronya. Are you here to stop this? What did you just say? You can see us? Shinsui sighed. The shadowy bridge suddenly transformed into a beast that lunged at Kiana. Yeah. That's memory. This is probably the time where they killed them. Oh, at least that girl. Why did she attack us? This memory sequence seems to be an anomaly. She just said that the decided going to kill their master. This must be the night 500 years ago, when the 7 lords of Tucson murdered Fu Hua. Is this Vader asking us to change history and rescue the class monitor? I don't know, but we should definitely follow them. Yeah, I don't think that you can change the plan. Master is the most important person in my life. Nobody else matters as much. But I won't let Master kill her. Never. There won't be another chance like this. The fourth disciple of Tuan looked at her twin brother sister and smiled. It's alright, Wangxi. Perhaps this has been discreet by fate. From what we know, they didn't manage to finish what they wanted, so to kill her completely. Only for some time. 20 years, I think, also. At least these things don't have too much help. Just smashing enemies and enemies that flee isn't very much fun.
これはただの幻。そうでしょ。嘘なら本物に偽装する必要。
We're finally here. Apologies, but we can go no further. Su Mei, the second disciple, and Marquine the sixth, stood guard before Fog Mount Temple. We seek to avoid the machines of fate. We share the same goals. None of us want this battle. If we had another choice, draw your steel. No, 2 disciples are missing. I think the first is missing, and I don't know. Have the second, the 6th, the 4th, and my sister, and the 7th. So either the 3rd or the 5th. The 7th is still missing. Probably the 4th or the 1st. Oh, I'm not entirely sure. Kiana and Bronya approached the Fog Mountain Temple. Fu Hua's disciples, the 7 swords of Tucson, were the ones who killed their master 500 years ago. Bronya detects no hatred towards the class monitor from them. No, I can sense some hatred. It's weak, but I know it's there. Maybe I'm mistaken. I think that hatred isn't directed towards us nor Fu Hua. I think they hate themselves. Kiana, the class monitor should have 7 disciples, but only 6 of them appeared. Maybe the last one is in Fog Mountain Temple. We should be ready. Yeah. Two girls opened the door. 6. I think it was only at least 5. We have only fought 5. Hey, did we just come back out again? What happened? What exactly lies behind the temple doors? Bronya saw a brief moment of pitch darkness before re-emerging at this location. That's so weird. What's wrong with this fella? We should ask the person who left the door. Man, I think something is weird with this whole place. And more Honkai beasts. Since this quantum beast, I would call them. I don't know if that's the original name of them. They come from the Sea of Thunder. They are Honkai beasts, so Quanta beasts should be alright name for them to describe. And it's at least easy to remember. Another enemy needs to get beaten up. At least they aren't that annoying to fight against. They're not the most fun to fight, but at least not as annoying as the first one. Or the one with the thing. This feather. Is it yet, but it feels different compared to the other feathers we found. Perhaps we should activate it unless you have another idea in mind. We should give it a try anyway. The phoenix called to her disciple. I'm heading to the southeast. You're coming along. Go pack your things. Of course, Master. The monsters found by the southeast. Through the phoenix heard her words, she walked off without turning back. You don't look too well. What is it? The journey to the South Seas will take a while. I'm just worried about the little ones. Sume is around. She was admitted to school only a little earlier than the others. Shenkui is just a boy. Sui has yet to recover from her sickness in Manu. The phoenix stopped and turned around. You want to stay? No, I should go. I want to see the South Seas again and pay respect to my parents. Good. What exactly happened at the South Seas, Master? Nothing happened. The phoenix was caught. Like you, I have a few friends to whom I want to pay respects. Lin Chao left the shop with her substantial purchases. What did you buy? Offerings from my ancestors, wood and wood for Shenkui, books to teach Sui how to read, Fu Hua. Lin Chao counted local sandwiches for Sume, and this is for you. Lin Chao gave her a strange loaf-wrap package. The phoenix felt its weight and hardly gave a response. I remember this town. We lived here when you first took me to Mount Tucson many years ago. Did they? The phoenix looked at the hanging lanterns. I don't remember. Apologies, Master. It's the only ship willing to make the trip. You might have to live in this cabin for a while. It doesn't matter. Thank you.
ありがとうございます。
Why?
どうして礼を
Because you're willing to
私を
take me back to the place where
両
my
親の
parents
墓
now
参
rest.
りに連れて行ってくださったからです。
Shang Yu.
超
I'm planning
私
to
の
go
目的
to
地
the
も同
very
じ場
same
所で
place.
す。
Ninja Wu found a place where her people were buried, laid out the offerings, and paid her respects. The phoenix looked on in silence. Then stood up, wiped away her tears, and gave an awkward smile. I'm sorry, Master. I didn't expect
師匠、
to hold you up for this long.
時間を取らせましたね。
It doesn't matter.
いいえ、大丈夫です。
Where are your friends,
師匠
Master?
の
I
友
set
人
up
のお墓は
offerings
ど
for
こで
them.
しょうか。
The phoenix shook her head. She walked along the cliff's edge and gazed at the bottomless abyss. Their spirits
今
flew
は
to
宮殿に
Empyrean
登り、
and their souls
悪は
slept in
窮
the
地に
abyss.
落ちる。
But these legends are false. They
それ
never
が信州
return.
の古い習わしです。
Are your friends the
師匠
people
の
of the
友
Nine
人も
Realms?
旧友のものですか。
No.
いいえ、
These people
旧
wanted to
友は死
resurrect
友の復活を
Jiu,
願って
but
い
my
て、
friends sought to
私の
eradicate
友
it.
人は邪獣を
They
倒す
could
ことし
only
か
be
考えて
enemies.
いませんでした。
Jiu is this
死
essence
友は
made
天地神
flesh
器が
and
集ま
laid
って生
waste
まれた幼
to the
獣
South
です。
Seas. They faced it
それ
without
が
me
誕生した
and
時、
fell in battle.
南海は破壊され、
Just over 2
約
decades
20
ago,
年前、
the people of the
旧
Nin
友の
Realms
者は
tried
再
to
び邪
resurrect
術で死
Jiu
友を復
and
活さ
came
せよ
here
うと
to
したた
I
め、
came here to stop them.
私はそれを止める。
Joe, your parents died because of me. Do
あ
you
なたの
hate me?
両親は私のせいで死にました。
They were corrupted.
私の
Death
両
is the
親は
best way to end us.
妖魔になったんですよね。
Good.
ええ、
The phoenix unwrapped her package and revealed a lifelike clay figure. The phoenix looked at the clay figurine for a while before letting it fall into the dark abyss. This is for the base.
これでいいのです。
It's time to leave.
行きましょう。
The two said nothing during the return trip. Lin Chu broke the silence without stepping off the boat. Is there no
妖
cure
魔
for
に
the
なった
corruption?
ものは本
They weren't bad
みん
people.
な
They
悪
had
い
no
人じゃ
choice.
ないで
Why
す。
would the heavens afflict them with such a
自
curse?
分の意志で妖魔になったわけでもありません。
The phoenix did not reply. Manu, she's
4
just
番
an
弟子
innocent little girl. If she becomes
遠慮も
corrupted, there's no
悪
way
い
that
ことをしてません。
we... Shahu, there's
Sure.
nothing else we can do about this.
この件に関してはどうしようもありません。
Then Shahu gritted her teeth. The obedient disciples mustered all courage to utter the blasphemous words. Master, will you
師匠、
please show mercy to Anu?
遠慮を見逃してもらえませんか。
She is corrupted,
彼女は
Shahu.
もう手遅れです。超
The phoenix said nothing more. Shang Yu remembered the very words she herself uttered at the South Seas. Death is the best way to end this. Ninja turns out to be Fu Hua's disciple.
彼女も委員長の弟子だったんだね。
She is the first
彼
and
女が
the
一番
only
弟子。
one of the seven
最
swords
強
who
七剣
didn't
の中
appear.
で唯一現れなかった弟子。
That is not the question,
Kiana,
Kiana. Why did
問題はそ
Ninju
こじゃあり
appear
ま
at
せ
the
ん。
Mount
大事な
Tucson?
のは
Tayuksan.
彼女がなぜ大巨山にいるかということ
Why
です。
did a person from
なぜ
500
500
years
年前
ago
の
appear
人間
in
が
Mount
今の大巨山
Tucson
にいるん
of
ですか。
our time? I think I know
こ
what
こに
happened here.
何があったか、なんとなく理解したかも。
Nothing about this
私
place
たち
feels
がこの
right.
山に来
High
たから、
ambient Honkai
何も
energy
かも
in
が
the
おかし
strange
かった
Fu Hua
ここ
Hua
も委
we
員長
saw.
が見せた大巨山と違うし、
These feathers aren't the same
あの羽たちも
feathers that Fu Hua
委員長の
showed
羽とは
us.
違う。
And Ninja
それ
from
から
so many years ago
林
appeared
長、
and led us to this
500年前の
Nin
人間である
minefields.
彼女が大巨山に現れ
A
て、
trap.
罠です。
Yeah, this definitely
Kokowa
isn't the
本当
real
の大巨山じゃない。
Honkai. So
ここは
where on earth is this
どこな
place?
の？
And who would do
それ
that
に
to us?
一体誰が？
At that very moment, something emitted a bright glow. The feather that
林
Lin
長が
China
残した羽で
gave
す。
us. We should enter
も
it
う一度
again.
言ってみよう。
We should be able to find the truth within it.
この羽の中にある。
Yeah. Now it's dead. she thinks.
こんにちは。
The girl's shade flickered. She was obviously waiting for someone. Is this just a second of someone's memories? I'm dead
そうよ
already.
ね。
I've died.
私は死んだ。
Excuse me, Em. Can you tell us what's
どうい
going
う
on
こと
here?
か教えてくれる？
I have died.
私は死んだ。
James, you continued to mumble to herself as her shadow faded. I
私
died.
攻撃してこなかったね。この羽に変化があったみたいです。暖かくなりました。
This Fu Hua faded.
死ぬべ
But I
きも
have
のは
died.
最後やっぱり死んだ。
Jinbei sighed as her twin held onto her arm. And this who must live have survived. This for the best, isn't it?
それでいいんじゃない？
Thank you.
ありがとう。
Her words were meant for Kiana. Oh, were you talking to me? It is easy to
死を
ruin
止
a
める
death,
のはたやすい。
but convincing someone to keep on living is
一人
so
を
much
生かすの
more
は
difficult.
とても難しい。
You are a kind person.
きっとあなたはいい人。
Through half of her face was corrupted by the Honkai. She gave a beautiful smile before disappearing with her twin. So she's the one who got corrupted and at least was supposed to be killed by Fu Hua right from the beginning. Okay, the fifth one doesn't even want to talk to us. You finally
来てんのね。
Sume gazed upon the far distance. Scale the mountain to reach the end of this tale. You will
物
find
語
what you
の終
want.
点で、
He's waiting for you.
あんたはあんたの欲しいものを見つけるわ。
Oh, Ninshu.
林長のこと？
The sixth disciple looked at Kiana. No, it's the Phoenix.
聖英のことだ。
Master finally found someone who she actually
師
cares
匠にも
for.
大事な人ができたわね。
It was a long trip,
随分と
but
遠
this
回
was
りした
worth
けど、
its time.
無駄じゃなかったわ。
She faded into the air as she finished her words. Minking gave slight bow. This is for the
こ
best.
れでいいんだ。
She said that Fu was waiting for me
山
at
の
the
上で待って
mountain
るって
top. That seems like a bad version of what? Or at least not the one they knew from before. Then more the Phoenix came back with a young girl, Lin Xiao, who was surprised. She's
彼
special.
女は特別です。
The Phoenix responded to her astonishment. Unpack her fangs, find a place for her, and teach her the blades.
彼女に献身術を教えま
But
す。
she's so young.
この子はまだ幼いですが、
She can talk
話
and
すこと
she
ができます
knows
し、
how to read.
字の読み書きもできます。
The Phoenix pointed at the child. The girl, however, looked towards the sky and was infilled by something else. She's special.
彼女は特別です。
The Phoenix repeated these words again. I've
あの
prepared
子
a
は
place for
先
the
ほど
little
寝
one.
ました。
She's a stubborn girl. I only got her to sleep with some candy.
飴をあげてやっと言うことを聞いてくれました。
ええ、
Are you going to
仙
adopt
人
her?
は
Inferior?
彼女を引き取るおつもりでしょうか。
Perhaps.
そうかもしれません。
Then Xiao glanced outside the door and asked softly, Her parents,
彼女の家族は
Dad.
死にました。
Then Xiao knew what the word meant. 3 months passed. The child is a fast learner. She made a
覚えるのが
startling
早いで
progress
す
in
ね。
Blade Mantra in these 3 months.
3ヶ月で謙信は死
I've
水
said
ま
it
で。
だ
before.
から
See,
彼
she's
女は特
special.
別だと言いました。
And it took me almost 2 years. I guess
2
I'm
年
not
近
smart
くか
enough.
かった私はかなり不器用です
I
ね。
started late and I wasn't teaching you probably.
私もきちんと教えてませんでしたし。
We should give her a
仙
name.
人
Piria.
ずっとあの子って呼ぶ
How
の
did you
も
get
あ
your
なた
name?
の名前はどう付けられたんですか？
Ninjo did not expect this question. She lowered her head after a brief silence. My father paid a scholar for words. The
秀
book of
才
odds.
に頼んで
Shayu, the morning rain,
司教
the
から
bringer of rainbows.
朝に制すれ
Then
ば
it's decided.
こうしましょう。
Go and buy the
司
book
教
of
を買っ
odds.
てきてください。
The more the phoenix ordered Lin Shayu to bring the girl to the Tuxan temple. She take
彼
your
女の
surname,
名字
Lin.
は
What do you think?
あなたと同じリンにしましょうか。
I
それは
have my own
名
surname.
字ならある。
The girl suddenly spoke. It's Sue.
スー
That's my mother's surname.
母
I
さんの
should
名
take
字
her
はス
name
ーだか
for
ら。
myself. What is your name?
名前は
My dad named me,
名前
but
は
I'm
父
not.
さんがつけた
I
けど、
not
も
call myself that.
う捨てたの。
The phoenix flipped open the book of odds and came to the air of kin, readers of the river. The one you
い
seek
わゆる
waits
か
by
の
the
日
May
と水の
of
ほ
the
とり
river.
にある。
May. Do you like this word?
ほとりという字はどうでしょう。
May of the river?
どういう
What
意
does that
味？
mean? The May of the
ほ
river
と
is
り
the
は
old word
水
for
際
where
と
river
いう
means,
意味で
the
す。
place where water and land meets. That place where water and land meet.
水際。
The girl thought about the word for a while. I'm neither land nor water, not a farmer nor a fisher, someone who can
ど
rely
ちらに
on
もなれない
anyone.
ってことよね。
You don't like it? Find another word then.
別のページにしますね。
It's alright, I take it.
それで、
The girl glanced at the phoenix. She then walked towards Lin Xiao and bowed deeply. Greetings, Xiao.
ショウ
I'm
姉様、
Su Mei.
スーメイです。
Lin Xiao did not know how to respond, but the Imperial closed the book of odds and looked as cold as ever. Su Mei, you should only pay your respects to
スーメイ
Imperial. You be your parent from
まず
now on.
は仙人に礼をするべきですよ
The girl stood up and exclaimed, I won't forgive my mother's murder. The Imperial is no parent of mine. Chase me away and enslave
仙人
me.
に
It
感謝
matters
してるけど、
not.
親だと認めるわけにはいかない。
The young girl's words rang as loud as steel. Lin Xiu did not expect her to act this way. I neither chase you away nor enslave you. I only want you to master the blade of
あ
Jaxuan
なたに
and
は
fight
武術を
monsters.
教えてあげます。
Your decision to
私
respect
を
me
親だと
or
思う
not
かどうか
matters
は
little.
重要ではありません。
The phoenix closed her eyes and said nothing more. The girl stood there frowning while Lin remained silent. My mother's murder
仙
is
人
no
は母
parent
の
of mine,
敵。
but I must
親と
pay
して認め
you
ら
for
れ
your
ない。
kindness,
し
Imperia.
かし仙人には命を助けられ、武術
A
を
teacher
教
must
す
be
仙人と
given
の
a
関係
proper
は、
title. I,
ちゃんとした
Su
名前
Mei,
があった方が
hereby
いいでしょ。
acknowledge you as my master.
スーメイは仙人を師とし、
Su Mei then kneeled and prostrated herself before the phoenix. Lin Xiao looked displeased as Fu. Something bothered her deeply. The phoenix knew the reason and called her name. Shu.
趙羽、
Yes, master.
はい、師匠
Come here.
あなたも来なさい。
Yeah.
ララララララ。
What are you singing?
何を歌ってるんですか？
No idea. Just random tune I made
適
up.
当や。
The girl pulled her face. School's gonna
も
end
うす
soon.
ぐ休みやで。
Yeah.
はい。
Are you going home?
お家に帰るん？
Of course. My dad
Hi.
isn't feeling too well.
近
I
頃
have to
父
get
さんの
back and
体
help
があ
him
まり
out.
良くなくて。
Hey, if my dad and mom let
う
me,
ち
can
の
I
パパ
hang
とマ
out
マ
at
が許
your
可して
place?
くれたら、うちもいて。
You sure?
来たいんですか？
Of course, I'm sure. I've never been
ま
there
だ
before.
行ったことないやろ？
Is your family
Dojo
dojo still open?
まだ
Can
ある
you
ん？
teach me that kung fu
うち
thing?
に武術を教えてくれへん？
I'm afraid you're a little late. My dad saw the
少し
dojo
遅
last
かった
month.
ですね。道場は先月売却したそうです。
Oh. She laid on the grass with great disappointment. I thought you
道
inherited
場
the
を継ぐと思
dojo.
うとったのに。
Why?
どうしてですか？
Because of feelings, afraid to be a dojo master. It's weird, isn't it? Do you have any dreams,
な
Hua?
んか夢あるん？
Because I feel
い
that
つ
you
も
don't.
夢はないって感じやから。
Dreams.
夢ですか？
Hua was at a loss of words. I knew it. That's why I felt you
せや
take
から道場
up
を
the
積むと
family
思って。
dojo because someone told
ふ
you
わ
to
は言
do
われた
so.
通りにするタイプやもん。
Hey Hua, do this and you do
この道
everything
にし
they
ようって
say.
言われたらそうするタイプやもん。
But it's your
ふわ
life
の
you're
人
talking
生やの
about.
に。
As for me, I'm
うちは
definitely
な
not gonna stay in
将来絶
Sapphire.
対に青海市にいないと思うねん。
The girl sighed and started talking to herself. I'm numb to this place. You know how that feels, right?
もう麻
Old
痺しとるもん。
memories everywhere.
わかる？ここの思い出が多すぎる。どこもかしこも。
I see a bridge and think about the people I crossed it with. I see a store and think about what I bought there.
何を買ったんか思い出すねん。
Sapphire is a fish tank filled with the,
うちの思
to
い出
the
だら
brim
け
with
や。
my memories. In fact, it's so full it's overflowing.
うちという魚を釣ろうとしとる。
I think it's great to
思
have
い出が多
memories
いの
for
はいいことじゃ
remembering.
ないですか。
That's what some people
そう
say,
思
but
う
I
人も
don't
いる
like
かも
it.
やけど、うちは嫌や。
Anyways, I'm leaving
とにかく
Sapphire for sure.
詳細はま
I
だ
have
決まっと
no
らんけ
idea
ど、
what I do,
う
but
ち
I
は
want to explore the
青海
world
市を
like
見るで。
Mom and Dad.
パパやママみたいに
Perhaps I
いろ
learn
んな
how
サ
to
クソフォン
play
吹い
the
て、
sax or maybe the piano.
バレ
Maybe
エ
I
踊
can
って
be a
みたいね。
ballerina. You? A
バレエ
ballerina?
を？
You have a point. No ballerina for
バレ
me
エは
then.
やめようか。
The two girls laughed at each other. I don't feel like
私も
staying at my
故郷
hometown
に
either.
残らないと思います。
I don't think I can
青
stay in
海市にも
Sapphire
残
either.
らないかもしれません。
I've planned nothing for
将
my
来
own
何をする
future.
か
In
は
fact, I never thought about
ま
it
だ考
until you
えていま
brought it
せん。
up.
正直に言うと、ついさっき
I
まで考
don't think I
えた
have
私
any
は本
dreams.
当に夢がないのかもしれません
The
ね。
girl noticed the disappointment in Hua's voice. Hey, you shouldn't be affected by me,
気
girl.
にすること
Dreams
はない
aren't
で。
that important. They're
夢
worth
は必需
nothing.
品やないし、金にもならん。
It's something you might be able to use if you don't have a
なか
dream.
ったら、
You get one
いつ
soon.
か思い
We're
つく
still
で。
young, right?
うちらはまだまだ若いし。
Yeah, you're right.
はい。
There's something
Demo,
else. No matter where I go,
私にとってどこに行ったとしても
treat my
思い
memories
出
as
は
my
大
most
事な
important
大
things.
事な宝物です。
Things that I
ずっ
want
と
to hold
覚
on
え
to
て
for
い
the
たい
rest
と
of
思
my
いま
life.
す。
Yeah. Sadly, that didn't really work out. The hate since shortly after the eruption came and killed some.
手術なら任せて。
Her friend
急い
I
で
believe
手術
is dead from what it looks like at least. So yeah. Very sad, but she never got to the point where she really could think about what she wants to do in her life. And even when she couldn't even keep her memories completely properly. And from what it looks like, at some point she used this feature of her divine key to to remove some memories from her mind. Which means she
私と共にある。
couldn't even save her most important thing
火力全
for her life. And from the looks of it, now she has somehow gotten strong negative emotions thinking about doing whatever she wants. If this is a good thing, I don't know, but at least that's what she is trying to do now. Oh yeah. Yeah, but I think we're done with this chapter now. We'll now do the rest of this. The rest of this EX things for a few more quests. Quests are always nice to have. So yeah. More quests for me. And there will be a lot more characters in the future that I want. At some point, of course, I want to have every character that exists in the game. Since I need to say for myself, I'm quite a creator, which then in the most of the times really isn't something good. And you want to collect everything that you can. It's just the reason that sometimes it happens that I even buy things 2 times, for example a book, manga or something like that, just because there is a special edition with another cover and I want to have both editions. Which can make it so that it costs quite a lot of money. And I really think it won't be much different for Honkai Impact and other gacha games if this continues. Especially because most of the time I not really lucky in such games, so it probably will force me to go to quite the extremes to get every character. And now the last EX mission. Not the best characters for this fight, but oh well. I don't have any good Quanta characters at the moment that I could use, so I would say better than nothing. Since the Herrscher finality still does quite a lot of damage. And does almost no damage at all. Maybe I should have fought with another character, but oh well. The most annoying thing were the squids or whatever they are. They at least look like squids from my perspective. I'm not really good with animals, so I don't know. This is a squid at least, or what kind of or how this type of animal is called. But it reminds me for the most parts of a squid, so it is a squid. It's good from my perspective. And I switch characters step second, in which I defeat the last animal me. Animal in enemy. So yeah. Next episode I will begin with Wings of Reawakening, so the 1st chapter. And yeah, after that probably for some time will be event videos about the hundreds of events that are happening one after another. That takes quite a while, quite some time. To some degree I already recorded them, so yeah, I can already say that quite a lot of event videos probably will come, but I hope I see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, I would be happy about a like, a sub and a comment what you would like to see, what I can do better, what other games maybe you also want to see, and I hope I see you in the next video. Goodbye.